Hey guys, so I'm trying to do something a little different. I'm currently writing a TV series in hopes of pitching it to Netflix. And there's actually a Netflix pitch workshop from Stage 32 that everyone's been sharing and spreading like wildfire. So I will be sharing with you the mini version of that 3-hour video. I'm not gonna go fully in depth with each page because some is a little hard to see, hard to read, but I'll go over the basis. For example, Netflix essentials. I don't know what accent that was. There are 4 essential items. Must be character driven. Tease them at the start. Narrative drive. Leave them hanging. This one I'm constantly thinking about. Viewers develop relationships with characters, not plot. You have the best story in the world, oh my god, but your characters are boring. The audience engagement truly depends on whether they can relate to the character and if they understand the character's motivation. We're teasing them at the start. Your audience will know in the first 5 seconds if they will even watch your show. A good teaser will give the audience a taste of who the character is, the central conflict in the world. On to narrative drive. Does not mean drive fast, meaning the pace of the show. It doesn't need to be fast. The hero should be proactive in obtaining their goal. Overly reactive heroes are boring. Each scene should move the emotional arc and plot forward, 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 forward. Not a rerun of the same drama over and over and over. Make sure to add those cliffhangers, but you don't need to tell everyone about it. You can tell one character. You can tell just the audience. Or you can tell the whole season cast, the audience, your next door neighbor. You can tell them all the Chamber of Secrets. This is the hard part for me. Keeping it to 5 to 10 pages. Only. Mine's somewhere in the 20 to 25 at the moment, so I'm trying to minimize that. But otherwise, there are 7 steps as you can see here. Story questions, overview, the world, tone, character descriptions, season summaries, and potential episodes. I would say that's a pretty good outline. So use it. And the whole thing is actually separated into 7 steps. Like our outline that you saw earlier. Who are the characters? What do they want? Why do they want it? How do they go about getting it? What are the central conflicts? What are the stakes and themes? These are crucial questions. The questions and the answers will be the dramatic pillars of your series. Step number 2, which will be short, because it also tells us to keep it short. In the synopsis, the who, the why, and the what. Who's the hero? Hi. What do you want? I don't know. What happens if you don't get it now? And why now? The world might explode. Oh, I see. Is that the central conflict? Keep it short. Think 1 paragraph. Elevator pitch, no backstory, no character dynamics. What makes the story fresh? Any relevant hotbed issues? Is it personal? Tell me more about the themes. Step number 3. Tell us about your world. Where is your world? When is your world? Variety mythology, if it is in the future or in a fantasy. And then you provide a historical perspective if it is a period piece. I actually like this sweater scarf, so I might be keeping it on. What is the tone that you want to convey to your audience? This one you can actually use movie references. You can include any movies or TV shows here. Step number 5. Ooh, I look like a woman with a pearl necklace. Must include backstory, traits. This is more of the heavy duty part. So I'm gonna keep this here so you can read it. What's also important isn't to include every character relationship with every character in the character description, but what you see here. This one's a little more intense. I'll keep this here for a second. Feel free to take a screenshot so you get a little time of reviewing this. But the key essential: catalyst, moral compass, transformation. What's important about the relationship dynamic? If it is an ensemble show, if a group of ensemble characters are going for the same goal but have different motivations, that creates great drama. Step number 6, season summaries. What's important about this part, when summarizing a season, you really are attacking the main plot points and the main character motivation to driving that story forward. Try to keep it to half a page. Very important, which breaks it down into 3 acts. Act 1, 2, 3. Next we have Dan Harmon, who is a TV and film writer who created Dan Harmon's Story Circle, which further breaks it down into 3 acts. Also pay attention how chaos is a larger section of where Act 2 is in. Drama, drama, drama. By the end of your pilot, the audience needs to know the following. Basically, your who, what, when, where, and whys. Who's the hero? What do you want? I'm the queen. Their central conflict. Key relationship dynamics. The basic rules of the world. The genre. And you can also further break it down on a chalkboard or board. What type of board is this? I'm not sure. Some board. Cork. Sticky notes work too. Lastly, step number 7. Episode summaries. Use major plot points, character growth, maybe any discoveries, any motivations. What one character's trying to get while the other one is trying to stop it. Basically, the steps that are taken to there. High stakes are always good. Step, go create. Wow!